This is Sonny Schmidt. He's receiving his first place award for the Masters Olympia in 1995. He took the title away from Robbie Robinson, who, of course, he won the inaugural event in 1994. And I have to say, Robbie, he looked good. He may have looked just as good as he did in 1994, but let's face it, Sonny Schmidt, he's a whole lot bigger. But size doesn't mean everything, and I think a second look at this comparison is definitely worth it. And we don't have a front relaxed, so we're going to dive right into the side relaxed position, which I generally don't prefer. But hey, if it is what we have, it's what we have. And Robbie in the upper body definitely looks like he has a conditioning edge, does he not? More muscle separation. He always had a lot of good muscle separation. But you cannot see the calves, and I know these guys, and I know their physiques, I should say. And Robbie's calves, definitely not up to par when it comes to Sonny Schmidt. Sonny Schmidt, an awesome set. So legs would go to Sonny, I guess you could say, and upper body could go to Robbie. First pose, front double bicep, and this is a Robbie Robinson shot. This has always been a Robbie Robinson pose. He can go against the best of the best. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you name it. Robbie Robinson's bicep peaks. Of course, the leg department, the leg development of the Sonny Schmidt, definitely second to none. And he is winning in that department for sure, but not enough to beat Robbie. Not in this pose. Front lat spread. Both gentlemen boxing in this matchup for sure. In this pose. Robbie known for a good front lat spread, but ditto with Sonny Schmidt. This would have been a thinker for the judges. And you have to consider Robbie Robinson, the returning, defending champion. So he must have had an edge. Or maybe not. Anyway, side chest development. And again, guys, much like the front lat spread, both of these guys packing heat for sure. Robbie perhaps the more aesthetic bodybuilder here. And Sonny Schmidt, look at the size of his pecs. He is a big muscle monster man for sure. So it is a close little race, guys, for sure. First back pose, rear double bicep, and much like the front double bicep, the upper body definitely is going to Robbie, not only in the arms, but the back itself, taking nothing away from the thick, muscular lats of Sonny Schmidt. They just lack V-taper. It's a case where he has the groceries, but Robbie, he is displaying the little groceries that he does have much better. Sonny, he has what I would call a big bottom, or maybe a badonkadonk. You know, a bay-donk-o-donk. It's a big bum. Either way, both men not the best in conditioning when it comes to that area, but both gentlemen, some pretty tight hamstrings, I must say. My first decision, though, I maintain that. It is a Robbie Robinson point, in my opinion. Now, this shot here, guys, is not Sonny Schmidt from 1995. I had to use a 1996 rear lat spread. There was not one in the album, at least, and it was a little bit vexing. But I have to say, guys, Robbie looks like he is a little bit better in the back development. Unless, of course, Sonny had a much better rear lat spread, but this one looks pretty good. Pretty comparable, I would probably say. I mean, somewhat fair, but I guess at the end of the day, it is going to remain somewhat inconclusive. I just honestly think it was pretty close in the front shots, the side shot. Was no side tricep, unfortunately, and I have to say, Robbie he's meeting him more than halfway here in the back development. Of course, when you look at the legs, in particular the calves, I could see the judges most certainly notching some extra points for Sonny Schmidt. And if you do, or if you do not, put a point down for the most muscular, in which case a lot of people say they don't, but really they had to have been looking at this when they call for the pose down, right? I think so. So if that was the case, if it were close in all of the poses, Sonny Schmidt, he is getting an edge in the pose down, which would have been the most muscular. So I guess I don't have an argument for this one. And you guys are lucky too, because Robbie Robinson is my favorite bodybuilder of all time. May have been a slight conditioning edge for Sonny from the back. Hard to say. It was pretty close. Definitely a muscularity edge for Sonny. And maybe better proportions when you consider the calves. So at the end of the day, I have no problem. Hope you guys enjoyed this video comparison. Hit thumbs up if you did. And subscribe to the channel for more action-packed comparisons like this one here. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.